In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
And live from the backyard, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the LA Clippers as the beautiful geese of East Long Beach, California fly into the night. Good evening, everybody. I am Noah Daigle. I am the broadcaster, professional broadcaster. And this may be the least professional broadcast you ever hear tonight because things happened. Life, time. I have a fat bowl of Spanish rice and a gangster quesadilla in front of me right now. Quesadilla. Am I going to be eating it during the broadcast? I guess we'll never know. There's a lot going on right now. My TV's flipping whacked. So I don't even have the game on the TV right now. So I'm going to be watching the game on the laptop that I'm streaming from. So this could get nasty. Just like this game. This game has the potential to be a really good game or a total one-sided blowout. The Cavs, healthy as can be. The Clippers, healthy as can be. The Clippers are fighting for a playoff spot. The Cavs are as locked in on a playoff spot as you could ever be. The Cavs just lost their first game in 16 the other day to the Orlando Magic. They'll look to start a new streak here tonight in the Intuit Dome. The Clippers are on a nice little streak of their own. 3 in a row, won 4 of their last 5. They will be playing tonight without their head coach Ty Lue and their lead assistant Jeff Van Gundy. Ty Lue's been dealing with some back stuff, and Jeff Van Gundy is out due to a family issue. So Brian Shaw, B. Shaw, Laker great, who's been an assistant for a long time in this league, will get some time tonight to be the head coach of this Los Angeles Clippers squad. As you can see, the starting lineups here, Chris Dunn is the only weird piece here, if you can call it weird. He started a lot of the games, but that has been because the Clippers have had so many injuries at different times to different players. Brian Shaw opting to start Chris Dunn over Derek Jones Jr. For defensive purposes, possibly. It's not like Derek Jones Jr. is a slouch on defense, but Chris Dunn, a very, very good perimeter defender. So he will get the start tonight. That'll move Norm Powell to the 3. Evan Mobley is also back after missing that game against the Magic. He's been dealing with an ankle issue, but he practiced today in full, and he suits up tonight for the Cavs. So the Cavs are at full strength right now. Their bench looking as stacked as it ever has. The Clippers, of course, have Bogdanovich off the bench, Ben Simmons off the bench, now Derek Jones Jr. off the bench. This should be a good game. It should be a good game. We'll have to see, though. They're doing the national anthem here at the Intuit Dome right now, so we still probably have 3-4 minutes until tip-off. I will do my very best not to eat during this broadcast, but also that could just be a thing. That could just end up being a thing, and it's just an ASMR mukbang broadcast. Okay, did I just find a market gap? Did I just find a market gap? Mukbang play-by-play? Is that already a thing? That has to be a thing, right? I don't know. That'd be kind of fire, though, if that wasn't a thing and I just came up with that right now. I copyright that. Don't take that. Don't take my idea, please. Or do, and I'll sue you. So yeah, should be a good game tonight. Cavs are, if it wasn't for the Boston Celtics having won the championship last year, the Cavs would be by far and away favorites to make it out of the Eastern Conference to the finals. Certain, what would you say? Certain analysts or whatever. But I mean, there's a certain vibe, at least, that you can't pick the Cavs to go all the way to the finals because the Celtics are the defending champions, and the Celtics will turn it up during the playoffs, and they'll find themselves back in the finals, da-da-da-da-da. This Cavs team is unbelievable. It's the same thing with the Thunder on the other side in the Western Conference. You want to pick the Thunder, but they've never proven themselves in the playoffs. Oh, the Nuggets have been to the finals. Oh, the Lakers are freaking really good. Oh, that, you know. Memphis is really, so there's a lot of, as far as the top teams in each conference go, it does not seem unanimous that those two teams are going to make it all the way to the finals, despite the fact that they have by far and away been the two best teams in the league. So this will be another great test for the Cavs tonight as they face the Clippers, who are trying to make it out of the play-in spot. They're currently the 8th seed, and I will double check that to see if that's changed recently. But I believe they're the 8th seed. Here we go, Western Conference. Yes, they're the 8th seed right now. They're tied in the loss column with the Timberwolves and one game back in the loss column of the 6th seed Warriors. So they're right in that mix of 6, 7, 8. They're well ahead, at least with this little games to go, of the Kings. So they're doing fine there. They'll almost certainly have the 8th seed or above, unless they decide to fall apart and the Kings decide to get super hot. But this Clippers team has been a steady force all year. Haven't had major lulls. They haven't had major booms, but they haven't had major lulls. They've been a pretty consistent team. I mean, 8 games over 500 is a good basketball team. And James Harden has, I wouldn't say revived his career, but with how bad it ended in Philadelphia, it's pretty amazing that Harden has come here and has, with Kawhi hurt for much of the year, has become the best player on this team. Ivica Zubac has had an unbelievable season. I mean, he's averaging around 16 and 13 a game. I mean, that's not just a double-double. That's a double-double. No 10 points, 10 rebounds, you know. Real force down low Ivica Zubac has turned into. Man, if there's one stain on... Magic Johnson has had plenty of stains on his resume as an executive in this league, but that is one of the worst you can have as an executive, trading Ivica Zubac for Mike Muscala, and Zoo has turned into a borderline all-star big man here. I mean, if he keeps going on this trajectory, he's still super young. If he keeps going, he'll be an all-star within the next year or 2 or 3. So the Clippers have a very nice balance, and now being fully healthy, Kawhi's out there 30 minutes a game, 30-plus minutes a game. Harden, even though terribly inefficient, he gets his shots up, he makes them, he gets to the line. He still has phenomenal court vision. And Norm Powell, if it wasn't for the injuries he sustained this year, he would have been the lock for Most Improved Player of the Year, but he won't reach that 65-game minimum mark, which is a bummer. That is even though on paper you like that rule because you want to, combat load management and players resting for no reason. It is a bummer when you have a guy like Norm Powell who legitimately got hurt and has been playing unbelievable, averaging 23 points a game, to then not be eligible for an award that he clearly deserves because he won't make it to 65 games. What if he made it to 60 games? You know, it's so close. It's so fickle in a way. Plenty of stuff on the table for the NBA as of recently. I know Bill Simmons has been talking a lot. He talked with Kurt Goldsberry the other day about a lot of possible changes that would do the NBA well. That's been a lot. That's been a big topic this season. It really seems like this season more than ever on the talking head shows. You know, the First Takes, the big NBA podcasts. The need for change in the structure of the league and the rules of the league and the way the game is played, it seems louder than ever this year. And I don't think I'm speaking in hyperbole. I am addicted to this game and this league. It really seems like it has just really taken a huge leap this year as far as that conversation goes, to being much more prevalent. It's not just something in the background. It is being yelled, it is being screamed by very important people in the media, and even by players at times, and even executives and you know, people in front offices and such. So it'll be very interesting to see, just as a side storyline with this game. There's nothing really crazy unless we see, you know, terrible officiating tonight or super extended replays. Those have been two huge points of contention this year. JB Bickerstaff, head coach of the Pistons, former head coach of the Cavs, just went on a huge rant the other day after the Pistons game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which was a great game that was entirely decided by officiating. And the Pistons were just, he was incensed at how terrible the disparity in calls were. So I guess we'll keep a close eye on that tonight as we're about ready to tip off here in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood. Jared Allen takes the tip for the Cavs, and Donovan Mitchell brings the ball up into the front court. The Cavs are wearing their alternate black uniforms with the big burgundy C on the chest. Max Strus pops a three from top of the key, and he drains it, and the Cavs are on the board early here. The Clippers are in their alternate, predominantly red jerseys with blue lettering as Zubac drives and scores. Los Angeles across the chest. Harden, his last 7 games, is leading the NBA in three-pointers made, free throws made, assists, plus minus. Harden has just been, a no pun intended, a total plus for the Cavs this year. And is Max Strus going to be on one tonight? He just may be. He's knocked down both threes in succession here, and the Cavs go up 6-2 early. You know Strus can go off if he has his touch. And if he, as the clear 5th option, can knock down a bunch of threes tonight, it may be bad. It may be a bad night for Los Angeles. Harden got fouled going to the rim. We'll see if they give him free throws. Harden didn't really commit to a pass or a shot, as they're showing the replay on Strus. And he will go to the line for 2. So Harden adding once again to his resume this season, an all-star. Once again, he's averaging 22.5 points a game this year. And is operating as the clear number 1 option for the first time since his days in Houston, really. Of course, when he went to Brooklyn, as Harden misses the second free throw. He knocked down that first one, but missed the second, so it's 6-3 Cleveland as Darius Garland brings the ball up the floor. I'm going to refresh this beautiful score so it is actually working. And I'm going to get to live time, so I was way behind on the broadcast. I had paused the broadcast for a second. I forgot I did. So it's 13-9, so we just quick fired this whole thing. We just rapid fire. We time traveled right now, which is awesome. It's 13-9 Cavs. Norman Powell 3 ball, no good. Rebound Jared Allen. So we're around 8 minutes left here in this first quarter. 4 minutes are down. Darius Garland pull up 3. That's well short, but got his own board. Popped it back out to Strus, who gets it to Mitchell in the corner for 3. Cans it. Donovan Mitchell taking another step up this season. And really what's been impressive about Mitchell this year is his numbers are great. His numbers are always great, but he's been able to integrate. It seems like this team, as Dunn misses a 3 in the corner, has become as much of a team as it ever has been. There's been seasons as Mitchell pulls up for a deep 3. That's well short. Rebound, Big Zoo. It seems like at certain points over this run that the Cavs have had, where they've made the playoffs in consecutive years, Harden shoots a 3. He's fouled on the ground. It seems like there's been troubles with the big 3, for lack of a better term. I know that's been a very hot topic as of recent, of Mitchell, Garland, and Mobley really all being efficient at the same time. This year, they've all been brilliant, and they've all had this, maybe not numbers-wise, but just pure performance, what feels like the best seasons of their careers, and it's clearly shown in the team's record. I mean, Garland, Mobley, and Mitchell, all 3 All-Stars, and all 3 deservedly so. Here's Harden getting trapped by Garland and Strus. Strus backs off. He's now one-on-one with Garland. Cross-court pass to Kawhi in the corner for 3, and he rattles it home. We had our first subs of the game here. Ty Jerome checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and DeAndre Hunter checked in for Evan Mobley. We'll see if Mobley ends up on a minutes restriction tonight. Allen drives to the lane. Nice little pass from Jerome on the pick and roll, and Allen scores the easy layup. Still the same group out there for the Clippers. Kawhi's going one-on-one with DeAndre Hunter. He drives. He floats one up. Can't get the foul call. Big Zoo offensive board. Couldn't get the tip in. Got another offensive board and nearly threw it out of bounds, but it's saved by Powell. So another opportunity for the Clippers here. This will be their 3rd possession, and Powell dribbles it out of bounds off his knee. First time out of the game here in Los Angeles. Cavs looking good early. Clippers looking good as well. B. Shaw, head coach for the Clippers tonight. 6:34 left here in the first quarter. Cleveland's up by 6, 18-12. Going to make sure everything's running smoothly here. I'm not going to do nearly as much whatchamacallit, like talk in between probably, because I'm probably going to be like eating. But maybe I'll just do like some freaking ASMR, like mukbang. I don't know. It'd be more entertaining if I had a camera. I think I'm going to try out the camera on this computer soon. I don't know if it's good. Could be absolute trash, but maybe worth trying. Maybe worth trying. I'm also going to try and cast this onto the TV, even though I don't know if that would really help me, because it would kind of just like landlock the situation. Still have not been to the Intuit Dome. I don't know if I ever will go. It's going to have to wait a couple years because those tickets are so ridiculous. And the parking is just terrible. It's so funny how Inglewood has like become this hub now. Like it was just the Forum, and now all of a sudden there's like 40 things there. And my TV just froze. So this game is not going up on TV. It's on a laptop. Mukbang, listen to my mouthful. back here in Inglewood. 6:30 left here in the first quarter. Ty Jerome brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Strus, quick handoff to Garland. And what a revelation. Revelation or revolution? I don't know. It's been a little bit of both, isn't it? Ty Jerome has been for the Cavs this season as Dunn fouls Garland from behind, and Darius will go to the line for 2. If it wasn't for him being, offered these minutes a little later in the season, Ty Jerome is, and he may still get votes for Most Improved Player of the Year. Ty Jerome, if anything, he's going to get himself a real contract this offseason, because if I'm not mistaken, Ty Jerome is a free agent. He may be a restricted free agent, but I don't think so, because he was on the Warriors, so I don't think he's a restricted free agent. Darius knocked down that first free throw. He's shooting 41% from 3 this year, which, I mean, the Cavs as a team are shooting 39% from 3, and that's the best in the league. So all these stats we're going to be saying tonight that we float off as Garland knocked down both free throws. Kawhi is fouled on the other end on the floor. All these stats are going to just be great stats because the Cavs are by far and away just a phenomenal regular season team. I mean, they're going to be close to 70 wins. I mean, they're probably going to get 65, 66 wins, maybe 67. They're going to end with just an unbelievable record. Here's Big Zoo. Gets it to Harden. 3-ball on the right wing. Rattles in and out. Derrick Jones Jr., great job getting the offensive board. Leaped over a couple guys to go get it, showing the vert off. We all know Derrick Jones Jr. has crazy vertical leaps. Zubac backs down Allen and just makes it look easy with a nice little left jump hook. Cuts the Cavs lead to 6. Here's Garland bringing the ball up the floor. Big Zoo's already got 5 boards and 4 points to go along with those 5 boards. Here's Garland taking a double pick from Allen. Garland looking to navigate. Finds Jerome. Gets it to Strus. Strus corner 3. That's back iron. Rebound Darius. The son of the former Clipper, Winston Garland. Hunter, nice floater in the lane. Gets that one to go. Gets that Cavs lead up to 8. It's 22-14 now with 5:20 left here in the first quarter. And DeAndre Hunter, I mean, what an addition for the Cavs at the trade deadline. Has not disappointed thus far. It seemed like an absolute bargain. It seemed unbelievable that the Cavs were able to get DeAndre Hunter for what they got him for. As Harden knocks down a nice patented step-back 3 from the right wing. Cuts the Cavs lead to 5. It's 22-17 Cleveland now. Here's Ty Jerome on the elbow. Nice floater. Back-to-back floaters for the Cavs equal back-to-back buckets. They go back up by 7. Here's Bogdanovich coming back quick the other way off the outlet from Harden. Both teams shooting efficiently thus far. Zubac, a floater in the lane. Himself gets it to go. Ty Jerome gets met at half court by Bogdanovich. They nearly run into each other. Here's Jerome finally finding himself. Nice little hesitation move. Has to pop back out. He's stuck with Big Zoo on him in the paint. Finally finds Hunter. Hunter, mid-range jumper, rattles it home. 26-19, Cleveland now. Here's Bogdanovich. Tried to get it down to Zoo. Jared Allen intercepted it. Here's Jerome. Little swing pass to Garland. Garland bringing it up the floor. Garland between the legs. Garland in the paint. Garland fadeaway. No, decides to pass out to Strus. Gets it to Jerome, top of the key. Here's Jerome on the left elbow. Another floater from Jerome. That one's short. Tipped by Allen into the hands of DJJ. Here's Jones Jr. coming back the other way. Spin move. Lefty floater. Back iron and in. It's a floater contest here in Inglewood right now. 4 straight possessions that have ended in a floater as the score. Cleveland lead is now 5, 26-21 with 3:40 left here in the first. Nice hesitation move from Garland. He shot up another floater, but there was a foul off the ball. Chris Dunn did get the start tonight, but you wouldn't be just surprised to see Derrick Jones Jr. get more minutes than Chris Dunn, especially if he can be efficient like that with a nice spin move in the paint. A little ISO ball there from Derrick Jones Jr. Doesn't get the opportunity to do that much. Here's Mitchell, top of the key off the inbound. Gets it to Sam Merrill, who's getting his first minutes of the game. Mitchell, one-on-one with Harden. Drives, layup with the right, got it. 28-21 Cleveland now. Quick outlet by Harden to Ben Simmons, who gets it quickly to Jones Jr. in the corner. Now to Batum. Harden now top of the key with the ball. Here's Harden, one-on-one with Merrill. Dribbling with his right. Trying to create space. Nice low Euro step from Harden. Gets fouled at the rack by Hunter, and he'll go to the line for 2. 3:13 left here in this first. 28-21 Cleveland early on here in the Intuit Dome. On the floor right now for the Clippers, a couple subs over these past couple possessions. James Harden, Derrick Jones Jr., Bogdan Bogdanovic. Harden shooting 87% from the line this year, by the way. Always elite from the line, seemingly, is Harden. And he knocks down that first one. So Batum, Jones Jr., Harden, Ben Simmons, and Bogdanovic out there for the Clips. And out there for the Cavs, Ty Jerome, Donovan Mitchell, as Harden lines up for this second free throw and flushes it home. Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill, and DeAndre Hunter. So Mobley playing as the 5 right now. Here's Mitchell bringing it up the floor. 28-23 Cleveland. And Mitchell was fouled from way outside. We'll see if they call it on the ground or on the shot. And they're calling it on the shot. So Mitchell will go to the line for 3. See the replay here. Jones Jr. did get up in his grill a bit. Mitchell, a great job recognizing the contact and just throwing a shot up. As we've said in many broadcasts this season thus far, the refs are very inconsistent when it comes to calling continuation or not. Harden, as Mitchell knocks down that first free throw, Harden had a similar play just a couple possessions ago where he threw up a shot, but they called it on the ground. And Mitchell does the same thing here, and they called it on the shot. So it's definitely a point of contention for players nowadays. Mitchell's second free throw is good. Extends the Cavs' lead to 7. Clips are in the bonus already, so they'll get free throws these next 3:05. Kenny Atkinson, coach of the Cavs, almost certainly coach of the year. And possibly, I mean, JB Bickerstaff, the former Cavs coach, is probably going to be top 3 or 4 in coach of the year as well. If not 2, as Mitchell rattles home the third free throw to extend the Cavs' lead to 8. They are now in the bonus now as well, so it'll be free throws for every foul from here on out. Ben Simmons lobbed it to nobody instead of taking a wide-open floater, and Evan Mobley intercepted it. Here's Mobley coming back the other way. Nice little hesitation to move on Simmons. Uses the size difference and scores. Got the length there in his favor, that's for sure. Simmons, not a small player by any means, but Evan Mobley with a great reach gets the floater to go, and we have a timeout on the floor. 33-23. Cleveland, here in Inglewood. Clippers down by 10. This arena is unbelievable, though. I will say that. Anybody who's watching or listening to this live or after, which is nobody, but if you are flipping, like the video and subscribe and do all the things that the algorithm likes. You know what I'm saying? Do that. I'm finna make this more creative because everybody does this. I'm working on stuff, okay? Because everybody does this. Everybody does the flipping live thing. I mean, I'm trying to be a little more professional with it instead of just being like some freaking jabroni just yelling at the game. Oh my gosh, he shot the ball. Blah. You know, I'm trying to keep it more professional. during the actual broadcast. Obviously, when it's like during commercial and stuff, I'll just talk whatever. But I want to kind of like find a market gap and try and like make this a little more unique instead of just being another guy who's doing flipping play-by-play, quote unquote. Not many guys are actually doing play-by-play, is what I've noticed. A lot of guys are just freaking yelling at the TV and talking to the chat and stuff like that. But I want to do actual play-by-play. But I want to, so it's a little different, I guess. But you know, I want to find a way to stick out a little bit more, I guess. Couple birthdays. Chris Dunn turning 31 and Big Zoo's turning 28. Big Zoo from Bosnia and Herzegovina, one of the best Bosnian athletes of all time already, right? Milan Pjanic, another one, as we're back here at the Intuit Dome. Derek Jones Jr. step back three, and that's an air ball. Tough shot from, not really a tough shot, but a tough look for Derek Jones Jr. Ivica Zubac turning 28 today from Bosnia and Herzegovina. As I was just saying during the commercial break, as we're around 2:20 left here in this first quarter. One of the best Bosnian athletes of all time at this point, I'd assume. I mean, I know a couple really nice Bosnian athletes in world football. Edin Dzeko, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I'm blanking on that now, if Dzeko is Bosnian or not, as Harden goes to the rack on the other end and gets fouled. So Harden will go to the line yet again for free throws number 5 and 6. So Harden already tallying up the shots from the charity stripe. Milan Pjanic, for sure, one of the best Bosnian players of all time. I'm going to have to look that up on the side here. Some of the best Bosnian athletes of all time. As they're showing on the TV broadcast now how Harden's been on an absolute steamer. Just been extremely effective as Harden knocks down that first free throw. See, I know Edin Dzeko, okay? I knew he was Bosnian. We're going to look up the greatest Bosnian athletes of all time as Harden knocks down that second free throw. 2:04 left here in this first quarter. Cavs lead by 8, 33-25. Here's Evan Mobley top of the key with Ben Simmons on him. Looks to hand it off, and it gets it to Ty Jerome. Jerome crossover move on Harden. Jerome to the rack. He's fouled by James, and he'll go to the line for 2. I so badly want to tell... because after, let me try and explain this. After every single foul, basically, and that didn't look like much of a foul from Harden, so he may have an actual gripe, but he was, the whole time, basically, he had his hands over his head, almost saying I wasn't fouling him before he even got called for the foul. As Harden has 2 fouls now. Not much time left here in this first quarter, but Jerome missed that first free throw, so maybe a little ball don't lie there. Jerome knocks down that second one, though, and extends the Cavs lead to 9. Every time, basically, somebody gets fouled, the player who fouled them puts their hands up like, I didn't do it. Simmons actually shot it. Ben Simmons shot the basketball. He missed it from 5 feet. And here's Mitchell with the board. Ben Simmons, when he went up for that shot, didn't know if he wanted to go up at the right or left. Sam Merrill comes back the other way, and he knew what shot he wanted to get. It was a 3-pointer in the corner, and the Cavs go up by 12. 37-25 Cleveland now. But there's no reason for me to describe every time as Bogdanovich knocks down a 3 on the other end. There's no reason for me to describe every single time that the player is frustrated with the foul call. Because if you're an NBA fan, you know that happened. A beautiful Euro step from Donovan Mitchell in the lane. And we're playing some fast-paced basketball in the final minute 30 here in this first quarter. Closing in on the final minute here of this first quarter. Here's Harden. Stepping back a couple times. Finally gets enough space to pop a 3. Drains it. Entertaining here. The Cavs are closing in on 40 points in this corner, so there hasn't been much defense. As Mitchell hesitates, gets it to Hunter for 3 on the right wing. Gets the bounce. Went off front iron and clanked in. And the Cavs are up to 42 first quarter points. Beautiful pass from Simmons, and it goes off of Donovan Mitchell as he tried to get the cutting Derek Jones Jr. for the flush. Mitchell, good awareness there to get the hand out. It'll remain Clippers ball. Here's Batum in the corner for 3. He knocks it down off the inbound. 42-34 Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell lets the ball roll just a little bit. Clock hasn't started. Finally picks it up. Less than 40 seconds left here in this first. Mitchell decides to go ISO. Hits Ty Jerome for a deep 3. No good. Rebound Merrill. Touch pass is intercepted by Simmons. Was trying to find Mobley down low. Ben Simmons with the steal. Coming back in transition is Batum. Batum kicks it out to Harden. 6 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Harden looking to step back. Ty Jerome threatens the double team. And they are doubling Harden now at the top of the key. Gets it to Simmons. Free throw line. Pops it back out to Bogdanovich. Pump fake. Got Jerome flying past him. Bogey knocks it down. 3 ball for Bogdanovich. Another key piece for the Clippers during the trade deadline. Here's Mitchell coming back the other way. He has 6 seconds. Mitchell, one-handed pass to Hunter. Hunter, corner 3 with a great contest from Harden, and he drains it right over him. Quick inbound to James. Harden, Euro step, half court. No good. An action-packed first quarter here in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood. 45-37 Cleveland. We're not missing any offense, folks. Cavs are up by 8, heading to the second. This frickin' Halo board at this Intuit Dome is actually the most frickin' insane thing ever, bro. I almost want to have a frickin' aneurysm just looking at it on the computer. Imagine that being in front of my face in real life. Like, the way this camera angle shows on League Pass, like, you can't even see... Like, it feels like it's just, like, on top of you. I'd just be paranoid the whole time there that ish would drop. Back here in Inglewood, second quarter underway. As the ball is almost immediately intercepted by Ty Jerome, but it pops out to Bogdanovich's hands and he knocks down another 3. So on the floor for the Cavs is Sam Merrill, Donovan Mitchell, Dean Wade getting his first minutes as Mitchell drives and gets slapped by Bogdanovich, but no foul call. Mobley's also out there and Ty Jerome's out there for the Cavs as well. Mobley has the ball on the perimeter, looking to go one-on-one with Bogdanovich. Tries to use the wingspan to his advantage. Can't get the floater to go. Mitchell saves it and then gets into Jerome's hands. He saves it from going out of bounds as well. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Jerome driving. Easy left-handed layup and the foul. Wow, what looked like a busted possession for the Cavs there. The ball flying all over the place. The Clippers end up losing it on defense and just let Jerome drive to the basket for an easy left-handed layup and commit a silly foul on the way. So Jerome will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play. Out there for the Clippers is Ben Simmons, Kawhi Leonard, Derrick Jones Jr., Amir Coffey getting some action here. And Bogdanovich, of course. Jerome knocked down the free throw. It's 48-40 Cleveland now. Bogdanovich has looked good from deep tonight. Looking to create some space out there again. Instead gets it to Kawhi. Left wing 3-ball. Knocks it down. And Kawhi has such a flat shot, but he's been super efficient from 3. Here's Drummond. Of course, has one of the best mid-range games in the league. Mitchell, a deep one. Got it. Quite opposite of a 3-point stroke there. Mitchell with much arc on that one. Got it over the outstretched arm of Bogdanovich. 51-43 Cleveland. 10:35 left here in the second. Here's Kawhi one-on-one with Wade. Kawhi pulls it back. Kawhi dribble moves. Kawhi step back 3. Kawhi got it. 51-46 Cleveland now. Here's Mitchell coming back quick the other way. Both teams very efficient. Around 62% apiece on the night. Here's Jerome. Drives. Cross-court pass to Wade. Wade gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell step back 3. Super arc. That one's well short. Rebound Kawhi. He really had to get over the outstretched arm of Derrick Jones Jr. there. Here's Bogdanovich on the other end. Jab step. Moves to the left. Pops it back out to Kawhi on the left wing. Here's Kawhi. One-on-one with Mobley. Gets him with some twinkle toes. Kawhi looking to create some space. Pops it out to Coffee. Wide open 3 in the corner. Cans it. And the Clippers do not look like a slouch tonight. They're here to play tonight. 51-49. Cleveland now. Los Angeles is 10 of 17 from 3 tonight. Here's Mitchell. An extra pass, too much. Had an easy layup at the rack, decided to hit the cutting Sam Merrill, who couldn't take advantage of it. Here's Coffee back the other way. Gets it to DJJ. 4-3. Got it. Clippers lead. Timeout. Atkinson. (52-51). The Clippers fans are going crazy. I'm forgetting what that section's called, where it's just the die-hard Clipper fans, but they're going absolutely wild right now. Great game thus far. 9:19 left here in the second quarter. 52-51. Los Angeles here in Inglewood. Don't you love cold rice? And that's what I'm eating. I can't wait till one day I have an office or something. Like freaking soundproof walls. Just keep a microwave in my office. I can't do that with my room right now because my room's not a real room. If you're from Long Beach, you'll understand maybe. You probably won't actually still, but maybe you will if you're dead broke like me. My room is a curtain. So I don't have a door to my room. It's just a curtain separating me from the rest of the house. So I got a bed and all that stuff, right? But I don't have a door to shut. It's just a curtain. So it's like it's actually impossible to soundproof because there's no door. Know what I'm saying? So that's why I got this cold rice. I'm freaking outside. It's cold as frick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out here. I'm grinding. I'm hustling. Somebody's freaking smoking a cigarette. I freaking know who, but I'm not finna put him on blast. You know what I'm saying? Freaking gay. I just got canceled right now because I said that. Canceled. Got canceled before he can even. Before he can even. What's the? Well, how would you say that? Like, how do you you got canceled before you even got put on? Like before you even got greenlit, you got canceled. That's me right now, because I just said that. At least I didn't say it in the actual broadcast. This is the podcast, basically. This is the podcast. You can say whatever you want on the podcast, but in the broadcast, we're professional. Speaking of the broadcast, back here in Inglewood, Clippers are 11 of 18 from 3 tonight. Their last 9 field goals made. All threes. 52-51. Closing in on 9 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Dean Wade outside. Gets it down low to Mobley. One-on-one with Zubac. Faces up on him. Couple dribble moves from Mobley. Can't get anything to go, though. Pops it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell, floater. Nope, fake floater. Lobbed it to Mobley. Caught Zubac sleeping there. He had to help on the driving Mitchell. And Cleveland retakes the lead. 53-52 now. Isaac Okoro getting his first minutes of the game here as Dean Wade nearly picks off Kawhi, but got a little too reachy and ends up getting called for a foul. James Capers, the lead official tonight. I think those are Mobley's first points of the game. Here's Norm Powell. Top of the key, gets a pick from Zoo. Norm drives, comes back around the baseline, comes out to the other corner, goes one-on-one with Mobley, couple dribble moves, leaner. It ends up being a pass to Zubac, essentially. Norm Powell airballed the leaner from the left elbow. It ended up right in the hands of Visa Zubac, and he just threw it up before the shot clock expired and made it from right underneath the basket. Mitchell, little drop pass to Mobley, nice scoop and score. And we're back and forth here in Englewood. 55-54 Cleveland now. 8:08 left here in this second. Big Zoo has 8 points and 5 boards thus far. Hasn't gotten a rebound in a minute. I believe that must be a 6th rebound, though, because he was at 5 rebounds before that rebound. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock winding down. He only has 5 seconds left. They haven't even passed the ball once. Here's Coffey. He's going to have to throw up a crazy one with 2 seconds on the shot clock. He does, and he bricks it. Rebound Mitchell. Here's Donovan coming back the other way. The former Louisville Cardinal. Mitchell. Swing pass to Mobley. A lot of touches. Merrill now wide open in the corner. That one's way off. Mitchell fights for the offensive board, but it ends up in Zoo's hands. Here's Kawhi coming back the other way. Kawhi inside out dribble, couple between the legs, and decides to pump it back out. ISO with Mobley now. Zoo, nice seal down low. Throws it back out to Bogdanovich. Gets it to Coffey. Coffey, nice pump fake. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebound Evan Mobley. Mobley, the big man, bringing it up the floor himself. Mobley nearly gets picked by Coffey, but it ends up equaling an even easier layup for Evan. It dribbled off his legs a couple times, his knees, and he got wide open at the lane just following the basketball. 57-54 Cleveland now. Norm Powell goes to the rack and gets fouled on the floater, so he'll go to the line with 6:58 left here in the second. Isaac Okoro gets called for the foul, the former Auburn Tiger. Norm Powell, as we talked on earlier, has just been unbelievable for the Clippers this year. Has 20-plus points in 22 of his last 38 games. As he knocks down that first free throw. Arguably an all-star this year. Did not get the call, but that must have been as borderline as it gets, because any other year he surely would have been deserving. Harden, of course, got the nod for the Clippers. Here's Powell's second free throw. That one's good as well, and the Clippers now down by just 1 yet again. Jared Allen checks into the game along with Darius Garland. So we'll read out the floor here right now. Garland, Wade, Allen, Okoro, and Strus out there for the Cavs. And Strus hasn't made a shot since those first 2 threes in the first 30 seconds of the game. And that one's passed out of bounds by Okoro off the hands of Strus, and it'll go back Los Angeles' way. Kawhi is out there for the Clippers along with Harden, Chris Dunn, Big Zoo, and Norm Powell. Here's Kawhi one-on-one with Wade. Looks to drive, kicks it back out to Dunn. Dunn now driving, kicks it to Powell. Powell now driving, floater, back iron, no good. Rebound, Wade, and he's fouled. Fouled by Zoo as both went up for the board. And the Bosnian will pick up another one. Garland gets the inbound and brings it up the floor. 6:20 left here in the second quarter. Garland one-on-one with Harden at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Okoro. Nice pick and roll. Gets it to Strus in the corner for 3. Cans it. And Strus is 3 of 4 from downtown in this first half. Already matching a season average of 9 points. 3 of 5, from deep. Here's Kawhi. Marked by Wade. Gets it down low to Big Zoo. Backing down Jared Allen. Here's Zubac. Zubac. Bully ball. Offensive foul. Got a little too aggressive there. Wrapped around Allen when he didn't really need to get the jump hook off. And it ends up being an offensive foul. Here's Garland coming back the other way. I may have mentioned earlier the son of Winston Garland, who was a Clipper for a minute. Beautiful pass from Darius. Okoro gets blocked at the rim by Zubac, though. Here's Dunn coming back the other way. Gets it to Harden. Nice little hesitation move. Floater in the lane. No good. Front iron. Rebound Strus. 60-56 Cleveland. 5:20 left here in the second. Crossover move from Garland. Garland now pulls it back. 3 ball in the corner. Good. 63-56 Cleveland. Timeout Los Angeles. Brian Shaw, the head coach for the Clippers tonight, with Ty Lue and Jeff Van Gundy out. We'll have to drop some stuff to stop this Cavs momentum. It's 63-56. Cavs lead by 7. 5:15 left here in the second. I'm not even going to reheat my food right now because I'm just going to wait until flipping halftime because there's not going to be enough time. Okay, we're going to look up the greatest Bosnian athletes of all time. Well, they call them Bosniaks? That's fire. I didn't even know they were called Bosniaks. Oh, Hito Turkoglu's from Bosnia? No, he's not. I thought Turkoglu was Oh. Why does it say Bosnian, bro? He's from frickin' Turkey. Why is he on the Bosnian page? Are one of his parents Bosnian? Maybe. Maybe that's why they can claim him. Hito Turkoglu is the president of the Turkish Basketball Federation. That's cool as flip. Of course he is. Because Hito Turkoglu is a frickin' dog. Absolute dog. Turkoglu. That's what my pops used to call him. Turkey glue. My pops used to call him Turkey glue when he was on the Magic. Affectionately, by the way. Yusuf Nurkic is from Bosnia? Yeah. Nurkic is from Bosnia. Big Zoo better than Nurkic at this point, though, right? I think we could all say that. Ivica Zubac, for some reason, isn't even on this list on Wikipedia. So get your list together, Wikipedia. What the flip? Gonna go on Ranker. Ranker always tells the truth. This list is already black. Where the flip is Edin Dzeko and Mirlan Pjanic? What the flip is this list? Oh my gosh, this list is putrid. I'm glad the game is back. .507 left here in the second. Clips down by 7. It's 63-56 Cleveland. It's been a nice back and forth affair thus far, though. Here's Kawhi outside. Gets checked by Okoro. Refs call a foul. As a watcher of basketball, I must say, I absolutely love when the players get hit on their arm, but they pretend like they got shot in the chin. There's no sarcasm in that statement whatsoever. I'm a professional broadcaster. Here's Harden on the inbound. Gets it to Powell. Fakes the three and pass it back to Harden. Gets a cleaner look from Harden this time on the pass. That was a crazy event there. Norm Powell's the one who shot the three. How I just said it made it sound like Harden shot the three, but it was Norm who shot it. They went pitter-patter a couple times, and Norm ended up with a clean look, and he made the three. 63-59 Cleveland now. Garland nearly throws it away. Okoro saves it. Garland's got himself a wide-open mid-range jumper now, though, and cans it. 4:25 left here in the second. 65-59 Cleveland. Darius Garland's got 10 first-half points. Here's Harden. Beautiful pick and roll with Zoo. Pops it back out to Powell. Powell's shot, fouled. Fouled by Strus. Norm will go to the line for 2. That last possession for the Clippers, Norm went up for a 3, got contested hard, passed it to Harden, halfway back down, so decided not to shoot the 3 halfway in the air, passed it to Harden, came back down to the floor. Harden passed it immediately back to Powell as his feet touched the floor, and Powell had himself a wide open 3 as Strus got caught flying, going up for that contest on the first Powell shot. That's the last possession. Right now, Norm Powell knocks down both free throws and cuts the Cavs lead to 4. Super efficient, both teams in this first half. From every part of the floor, really. From the line, from 2-point range, and from 3-point range. Here's Strus for 3. That one's back iron from the corner. Rebound Kawhi. So Strus 3 for 6 from behind the arc thus far. Here's Harden. Gets it down to Zoo. Big mismatch on Strus. Nice righty jump hook. Couldn't get the rim. And it goes off of Strus. So Chris Dunn came flying out of nowhere out of the corner. Just slapped the ball and it went off of Strus. So the Clippers will get a second chance opportunity. Big Zoo was a little rushed on that jump hook there as a double was quickly coming. Chris Dunn bails him out. 3:50 left here in the second. Here's Harden driving. Lefty layup, no good and no foul. Harden went flailing. Here's Okoro coming back the other way. He's got numbers. Gets it to Strus. Here's Garland. Garland drive. Right hand to layup. A little too hard. Offensive board. Allen bails him out. Garland missed the layup. Okoro tried to pocket it to Allen and it's turned over. Here's Dunn coming back the other way. Gets it to Zoo in transition. It's picked by Okoro. Makes up for his mistake on one end. Here's Isaac. Isaac gets it to Garland. Darius gets it down low to Allen. Allen jump hook. No good. Gets his own board. Allen gets fouled down low by Zoo. It won't be shots, though, for Jared. He could have gone up for another jump hook, but as he got fouled, decided to pass it out one hand to the three-point line. So it's a foul on the floor instead. Kawhi will check out of the game with 3:15 left here in this second quarter. As well as Norm Powell. Batum and Coffey coming for them. Mitchell, Hunter, and Mobley coming for the Cavs now as well. So you got Garland, Allen, Hunter, Mobley, and Mitchell out there for the Cavs. Dunn, Batum, Zubac, Coffey, and Harden out there for the Clippers. 3:15 here in the second quarter. Inbound to Allen. Quick handoff back to Garland. Garland, nice little touch pass to Allen. Allen can't do anything with it, though. Gets it to Hunter. Nearly turned over. Hunter regains possession. Here's Hunter on the right wing. Hunter drives. Floater. Got it. With a little bit of contact there. No foul, but nice composure from Hunter. DeAndre's got 12. He's perfect from the floor. 67-61 Cleveland. 2:50 left here in the second. Cavs up by 6. Here's Harden looking to do work at the top of the key. Garland goes flying off the pick from Zoo, and it'll be a foul on Darius. Zoo set a nice hard screen there, and Darius didn't recognize it well enough, and he'll get called for the foul, and Clips are now in the bonus. So it looks like Harden will have himself some more free throws. Atkinson a little confused by the call. Maybe we'll see a replay here. We'll see what the broadcast what the TV decides to do. Harden knocks down the first free throw. Cuts the Cavs lead to 5. Harden knocks down both. And the Clippers now trail by just 4. Shooting 54% from the floor of the Clippers. Cavs still shooting around 60%. Super efficient ball game. Here's Mitchell. Pass it back out to Mobley. Wide open 3 from the right wing. No good. Coffey with the board. Here's Harden coming back the left side. Decides to cross over to the top of the key. He's one-on-one with Garland now, calling ISO. Harden doing his thing. Little shimmy shake, little drive, pass it out to Batum, bounce pass to Coffee. Coffee has himself a nice three after the drive-by from Hunter. That one's well off. Zubac, great seal down low, and he gets fouled. Great job by Zubac acquiring that offensive board. And he'll go to the line for 2 to try and cut this Cavs lead 2-2. A lot of twos there in that sentence. Jared Allen got called for the foul there. Zoo well short on that first free throw. Eight points and 7 boards for Zoo in this first half, so the walking double-double will almost surely get one unless something crazy happens, and he rattles that second one home. That thing really wanted to come off the front of the rim, but it ended up staying up just long enough to rattle home. 67-64 Cleveland now. And we've just hit the 2-minute mark of this second quarter. Here's Mobley outside. Mobley gets fouled, or it looks like it was a foul on Chris Dunn on Garland. A little too touchy-feely was done there. Got caught. Of course, he's confused because he's an NBA basketball player, and the NBA basketball players don't foul anybody. Here's Hunter on the inbound. Gets it to Garland. Dunn's not going to stop playing defense, though, that's for sure. Here's Garland. Gets it to Mobley outside. Mobley drives. Gets it to Allen. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound Zoo. Allen a little too off balance there to get his footing. Dunn bringing it back the other way. Hits Harden on the right wing. 1:40 left here in the second. Harden looking to do work on Mobley. Good perimeter defense from Mobley thus far. Great contest, and he's blocked. Great job by Evan Mobley on the perimeter. 67-64 still Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, really got Harden reaching there. Hunter in the corner for 3 off the great pass from Donovan, and it's good. A beautiful crossover move from Mitchell that just had Harden's right arm flailing, trying to reach for the ball, and a great one-handed pass in the corner for DeAndre Hunter for 3. He's 6 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from downtown in this first half. He's got 15. Cavs up by 6. 1 minute left now in the first half. Here's Harden. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He's been dribbling for 20. For 3. No good. Offensive board Batum, and they'll get a fresh 14. Harden again on the perimeter. Harden tries to skip past it to Dunn, and he's fouled. Chris Dunn fouled on the entry pass. And he'll go to the line for 2. .4 seconds left here in this first half. And what has been a very competitive game thus far. Dunn knocks down that first free throw. This had the possibility, it was either going to go one of 2 ways, right? It was either going to be a huge blowout for the Cavs, or it was going to be a competitive game. And I'm glad we're seeing a competitive game thus far. It's been an offensive-heavy game, that's for sure. As it's now 70-66, so nearly 140 first-half points combined here. If this continues into the second half, we're going to be looking at the winning team having 130, 140 points. Here's Mitchell, top of the key, working the offense. 35 seconds left. Step back 3 from the top of the key. Back iron, no good. Rebound goes to nobody because a foul was called over the back on Chris Dunn. And Jared Allen will go to the line for 2 as the Cavs are in the bonus. There's about 4 guys on Jared Allen there trying to seal him from getting the offensive board. And one of them got caught being a little too pushy. And Allen will go to the line for 2. Jared Allen misses the first free throw, back iron. Throwback kind of player, lives entirely in the paint. Has one of the best throws in the league. I mean, certainly the best throw in the league. I mean, Jared Allen, you could have told me he time traveled straight from 1974 ABA, and I wouldn't question you. Allen missed both free throws. Derrick Jones Jr. somehow was not called for a carry right there. He literally palmed the ball in midair to try and keep his dribble. Here's Harden. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He's still at half court. 5 seconds. 4. Nice crossover move. Harden knows how to create space, and he gets the roll on the floater. Great burst from Harden there. 8 seconds. Clippers now down by just 2. Mitchell has the ball. 5 seconds. 4. Gets it to Strus. 3 ball. That's an air ball. And he's fouled. Strus is fouled on the 3 with 1.7 seconds left, and he'll go to the line to shoot a trio. See the replay here. Very rarely do you see Max Strus airball, so it would make sense that he got fouled. Looks like he may have gotten fouled on the release. See another angle here. Definitely touched by Batum. Here's Strus' first free throw. It's good. So the Cavs can extend their lead as Strus knocks down that second free throw as well to 5 here. And the Clippers will have a chance to get a half-court shot off, maybe. Strus already exceeding his season average in points. He's got 12 now. Batum passes it into Coffey. Coffey's not even going to get a shot off. And that'll be the half. So first half in the books here in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood. Great back-and-forth game thus far. High-scoring game. Offense has not been at a premium. It's been very affordable here in this first half. 72-65. Cleveland's leading. 73-68, excuse me. Wow. That's great. 73-68 Cleveland. Nice back and forth game here at Inglewood. Second half coming up next. Okay, I'm heating on my cafeteria. So I'm not here, so if anything crazy happens, guys, let me know in the chat, all of you who are listening. I'm back here with a nice warm quesadilla. Can't wait to see how little of it I can eat before the game starts again. You gotta love it. You got to love it. You have to love it. It is must. Oh my gosh, okay. It's not back there yet though, so I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat some food. Mukbang. They're already back up from the locker rooms. I'm flipping screwed. I'm not even gonna be able to get 2 bites in. Maybe 1. Jeez, I just spent all this time reheating this thing, and it's just gonna get cold again. What a joke. It's a vibe, though. I even thought, like, I got home early today, too, though. But the thing is, like, the sun has been deceived. The sun is just, like, it's messing with my brain. Because it's up so flippin' late now. I'm like, oh, I don't have to be home yet. Like, where the sun is. Like, I'm reading. I don't look at the time. I just look at the sun. I'm a flippin' Native American. Okay. And I'm like, oh, well, the sun's here, so it's freaking 4 o'clock. But really, it's 5 o'clock. So, I mean, I'll figure it out. It's just about flipping. I just gotta get the schedule locked in for real. Dude, I'm gonna be lucky if I can eat 1 triangle of this freaking quesadilla, bro. Because they're already back, bro. This is a joke. That's lit. Frick. Second half underway here in Englewood. Clippers down by 5. It's 73-68 Cleveland. Big Zoo down low to start off the half, and he gets fouled. A foul 12 seconds into the first half. This one's on Evan Mobley, and Big Zoo will go to the line for Big 2. Ha ha. Imagine. Zoo turns 28 today, celebrating his 28th birthday. Remember when he was a 19-year-old kid on the Lakers? Man, will Magic Johnson take that back? Zoo misses the free throw. Second one from Zoo is good. Both starting groups out there for the Cavs and the Clippers, of course, to start the second half. 73-69 Cleveland. Harden pokes away from Mobley, but he regains possession. Mobley going one-on-one, gets it to Garland, who's stripped by Kawhi. Great defense by Leonard. Here's Kawhi coming back the other way. Pass to Harden. Little scoop to Zoo. Jam! 73-71 Cleveland now. Here's Mitchell. Looking to make something happen. Mobley now to Allen. Back to Mobley down low. Jam of his own. Little jam sandwich. Jam on one end, jam on the other. Kawhi coming back quick the other way. Kawhi's got a wide open three. Garland totally lost on defense there. Wow. Kawhi cans it. 75-74 Cleveland. 10:53 here in the third. 14 for Kawhi now. Mitchell, nice pass to the rolling Allen. A lefty hook from Jarrett, and he gets it to go. Smooth from Jarrett Allen. He's got 6 points and 6 boards, so he's looking at a double-double tonight, surely. Here's Leonard trying to create contact, and just that as he drives to the hoop. He'll go to the line for 2. Kawhi finally getting regular minutes again, it feels like. If this Clippers team is going to pose any threat in the playoffs, I mean, Kawhi has to be playing 35, 38 minutes a night, you'd think. Kawhi knocks down that first free throw. Second one from Leonard is pure. 77-76. Cleveland now. Mitchell slowly bringing the ball up the floor. Calling the offense as he strolls. Here's Mitchell driving to the lane. There's a foul off the ball. And it's on Norm Powell. Brian Shaw, if you're just tuning in, coaching in place of both Ty Lue and Jeff Van Gundy tonight. Both out with separate issues. Here's Mitchell. Beautiful move to the rack, but he bricked the left-handed layup. It was a nice little move to the hoop. Kawhi back the other way now on the right wing. Kawhi just palms the ball in his hand and retreats. Great defense by the Cavs. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kawhi still has the ball. He's one-on-one with Garland. Kawhi's going to have to do something here. No look pass to Harden, who has a wide open three on the left wing. Back iron, no good. Offensive board, Zoo missed the tap back, and Mobley ends up with the board. Here's Mobley. Great handles for a big man. Crossover move on Harden. Falls to the floor, but taps it to Garland, who gets fouled in midair. No, they don't call it. Garland got slapped in the head, and so did Allen on the shot, and no foul called by either official. Here's Leonard in the corner. Leonard pump fakes and drives. Leonard's fouled on the other end. And wow, Cleveland is absolutely incensed, and it seems like they have all the right to be. Kawhi gets fouled on one end, having not gotten hit in the head, was fouled, but having not gotten hit in the head, while 2 Cavs got hit in the head on the same possession on the other side of the floor. No foul called. And Kenny Atkinson gets hit with a tech. Atkinson is pissed. So Jared Allen got hit on one end. On the follow from Garland, who had gotten hit. And now Harden will take the free throw tech. Knocks that down. Knotted up at 77 now. And we have 2 free throws coming from Kawhi. So the Clippers can take the lead. I've never noticed this until right now when Kenny Atkinson looks unbelievably mad. Jim Carrey? Kenny Atkinson, Jim Carrey lookalike, maybe? Kawhi rattles home that first free throw. For some reason, when he was just getting mad right there, he was doing something where he wasn't saying stuff, but you could see all the anger and expression in his face, and it looked like Jim Carrey. I've never seen that until right now. Maybe I'm crazy. Kawhi knocks down both free throws, and the Clippers have themselves a lead. 79-77. They already have 7 free throws in this quarter. The Clippers do. We're not even 3 minutes in. Here's Garland on the right wing. Gets the screen from Allen. Garland drives. Floater. Good. Knotted up at 79. Knotted up at 79. Donovan Mitchell averaging 26.5 a game in his career versus the Clippers. Garland's now got 12 on the night. Mitchell about halfway to that career average. Here's Harden. Great moves on Strus. Step back 3. That one's a little too strong. Rebound Darius. Outlet pass to Strus, who lays it up on the other end. Beautiful outlook from Darius Garland. 81-79 Cleveland now. 8:45 left here in the third. Here's Kawhi. Threatens the double team. Does Mitchell. Decides to pull back. Now one-on-one with Strus is Kawhi. Mid-range jumper. Gets the roll. Kawhi's lethal from there. Can't give him any space. Knotted up at 81. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. No look pass to Mobley, who gets fouled going for the jam. Donovan's had a couple really nice passes here tonight. And Mobley will go to the line for 2. Mobley back home in a way tonight. Former USC Trojan, of course. Knocks down that first free throw. Fourth overall pick out of USC. He's got 13 points tonight. Mobley's second free throw is good, and he extends the Cavs' lead to 2. It's 83-81 Cleveland now. 8:20 left here in the third. Here's Chris Dunn. Gets it to Harden on the left wing. Harden gets it to Powell. Powell pump fake jab step. Can't get a clean look. Gets it down to Big Zoo. Zoo, nice footwork down low. Gets a right-handed jump hook and drains it. 83 apiece. One after another to go the Cavs and the Clippers. Allen down low. Gets fouled by Powell. And Powell's boot, as he goes down to the floor, hits Chris Dunn in the face. Hits his own teammate in the face. Powell gets called for the foul. Goes to the deck. And as he's going to the deck, lifts his boots up and pops his teammate Dunn in the chops. Tough possession there for the Clippers. Man. Oh, and Dunn's bleeding from the nose, too. He really did get popped. They're stopping play for a minute here to take care of the blood. He's not profusely bleeding by any means. It looks like just a little cut of some sort on his nose. But enough blood's coming out. That towel's getting bloody. The trainer, for some reason, just looking at Chris, wiped the blood off on the towel, and now he's finally getting to action as if he just noticed that Chris is really bleeding, actually. Oh, and Chris was really, he wasn't just grazed in the nose, he was really hit in the nose by Norm Powell's shoe. I mean, he really got kicked. The right nostril, he'll get stuffed up now with some gauze or some sort. And we'll get back to action here. 83 apiece. Both teams are shooting exactly 50% from 3. 11 of 22 are the Cavs. 13 of 26 are the Clippers. Cavs leading in points in the paint. They have 34 compared to LA's 22. And both teams have shot pretty darn well from the line. 12 of 15 are the Cavs. 20 of 23 are the Clippers. Here's Garland now. Gets stripped. Kawhi will come back the other way. It's 3-on-2. Kawhi decides to take it himself. Gets Allen flying in transition. Misses the layup, but gets the tap right back in as nobody there to get the rebound from Kawhi. So Clippers go back up by 2. He's got 22 points, does Kawhi. He's got 11 in the first 3.5 minutes of this quarter. 4.5 minutes, of this quarter. Zubac with the rebound after the miss for Mitchell. Kawhi coming back the other way. Transition 3 ball. That's short. Offensive board done, but they call a foul on Chris. They say an over-the-back foul on Dunn. He's incensed, of course, because this is NBA basketball. Can't help but make comments on it every time. These guys act like it's like they just got their car stolen or something. 85-83 Los Angeles now. 7:25 left here in this third period. Strus will inbound it to Garland, who casually walk up the Intuit Dome floor. Here's Garland. Makes his move. Floater from the elbow and one. Great job fighting through the contact by Garland. And Chris Dunn gets called for another foul. He fought over the screen from Allen, but then got pushy in the back on Darius. And Dunn's had a tough couple possessions here. He's already got 4 fouls on the night, so he'll check out. He's got a bloody nose. He's gotten kicked in the face by his own teammate. Garland goes to the line to convert. He converted it. To convert the 3-point play, Darius Garland does just that. Imagine if I did a voice like that the whole broadcast. That could be a thing. That could be a market gap. Just do play-by-play and different voices. 86-85 Cleveland now. Kawhi, great moves on the perimeter and gets a beautiful elbow jumper. Kawhi, great ISO ball there from Leonard. He's got 24, 13 in this quarter. Ty Jerome now checks into the game for Cleveland. He has a floater and he cans it. Fighting off contact the whole way, but made it look easy to Jerome. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi doing himself again. Kawhi leans in, gets it to Derrick Jones Jr. Wide open corner 3, no good. Big Zoo tap out to Darius Garland. Garland comes back the other way. Alley-oop to Strus. Acrobatic finish from Strus. Didn't jam it, but had a nice reverse layup on the oop. 90-87 Cleveland. 6:19 left here in this third. Here's Powell. Gets it to Harden. Harden manned by Jerome. Harden gets it to Kawhi on the left elbow. Nice pass down low to Zubac. The Cavs were playing a zone on that possession, and the Clippers did a great job breaking it. 90-89 Cleveland. About halfway through this third quarter. Big Zoo's got himself another double-double. He's got 16 and 11. Here's Garland. Facilitating. Facilitates too much. Gets into the hands of Harden. Harden on a breakaway. Harden to Powell. Powell drives. Foul. Strus is acting like he got popped in the chops. He may well have. Both of them went up hard. And we have a timeout on the floor. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Strus when we get back. It's 90-89 Cleveland. Harden, or Powell, excuse me, will go to the line for 2 when we return. 5:51 left here in this third quarter. Clippers down by 1. Could that be a thing? Doing play-by-play of sports and, like, different voices? Like, I just figure out how to do impressions of certain people, because I'm really good at, like, doing accents and stuff, so I'm sure I could do, like, impressions. Like, do impressions of people. And, like, Stewie Griffin's, like, calling the flippin' Nuggets game or something. You know what I mean? Or no, Eric Cartman. That'd be good. Mr. Keen. Okay. I don't know, like I gotta work on that. Just get a South Park broadcast? Oh, that'd be sweet. South Park broadcasting the Nuggets game? That would go viral, yeah? Oh my gosh, did I just figure out something? I have to write that down. Ha! I have an alarm on my phone that I set earlier today because I thought, oh, I'm going to be so good. I'm going to get to bed early tonight. I have an alarm for 10 p.m. to go to bed. Ha ha. Funny. Yeah, right. I've only eaten a quarter of my quesadilla. finally back here in Inglewood, as there was a long delay in between the timeout. It looks like there was a Cleveland challenge in the middle of that timeout to see if the Strus foul was legit, as Powell did elbow Strus in the face as he went to the rack, but there wasn't any intent in it really. And Cleveland won the challenge though, so they switched the call. It's ended up being an offensive foul on Powell, and Strus gets the foul wiped off his record. Here's Hunter, who's been perfect tonight, finally misses his first shot. It was a tough three over the top of a defender, and Bogdanovich gets the board. Out there for the Clippers, Bogdanovich, Harden, Zubac, Derrick Jones Jr., and Kawhi Leonard, while the Cavs will work with Garland, Allen, Jerome, Hunter, and Strus. Big Zoo left-handed hook gets it to go down low, and the Cavs go back up by 1. It has been a really nice back-and-forth affair here in Los Angeles. Jerome gets the screen from Allen. Jerome, deep three from the left wing. That's well short. Jared Allen gets the offensive board and tips it to Strus. Has a wide-open three in the corner. Hasn't been more open tonight, has Max. And he cans that one. His 4th three of the night. And Strus has 19 on the evening. 93-91 Cleveland now. Zubac at the top of the key. Hands it off to Harden. Harden looking to do work. Gets it back out to Kawhi. Kawhi's been unstoppable this quarter. Turnaround jumper. Good with the right hand. That was like a one-handed hook from Kawhi. He didn't even get a full jumper off there. He just shot it up with the right hand. His palms are so big that he got it to go. Knotted up at 93. Here's Garland. Strus, another corner three. Got it. And Max Strus is on one tonight. 22 from Strus. He has 5 threes, but it's really 6 because he got fouled from 3 and knocked down all 3 free throws earlier in the game. So it's basically 6 threes for Strus. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi one-on-one with Hunter. Kawhi wanted to pass it to Zoo, but couldn't get anything. A one-handed floater from Kawhi. No good. Rebound Garland. Quick outlet pass to Strus. Strus all the way to the rack. Right-handed layup is good. 24 for Max Strus. 12 in the quarter. 98-93 Cleveland. They're in the bonus, so every foul from here on out will result in free throws for the Cavs. Here's Zoo going one-on-one with Jared Allen. Zoo, nice post move, spin, up and in. Cuts the Cavs lead to 3. 98-95. 3:37 left here in the third. Zoo's got 20 and 12. Always efficient from the floor. He's 9 of 12. Here's Jerome. Nice little slot pass to Allen. Got it. Floater from the left elbow is good. 100-95. Timeout on the floor. It's called by the Clippers. Brian Shaw, the acting head coach for Los Angeles tonight, will look to draw something up in the timeout to get his team back into this. 100-95. Max Strus leading the charge for the Cavs. They're up by 5 with 3:20 left here in the third. I'm literally not going to talk. I just need to freaking eat, bro. Couple subs here as we get back to action here in the Intuit Dome. Kawhi gets his first rest of the quarter. He's got 20 points in 10 of the last 12 games, 26 here tonight, on amazing percentages from everywhere on the floor, from behind the arc, from mid-range, from at the line. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight. 3:25 left here in this third quarter. And the ref will finally let Batum inbound the ball. They were standing there for about 15 seconds just waiting for some signal to go. Here's Bogdanović now. So you have Bogdanović, Derek Jones Jr., Nicholas Batum, and Ivica Zubac, and James Harden out there for the Clippers. Harden has the ball on the wing. Cross-court pass to Bogdanović on the other wing. Bogdanović creates enough space, gets it to Zubac. Zoo with the left-handed hook. No good. The ball's poked all over the place, and it'll remain Clippers ball going off of Mobley out of bounds. Coco Jones, courtside. Just saw that right there. You can't miss Coco Jones. I'm a professional broadcaster. You can't miss Coco Jones wherever she walks. And as far as I know, she's with Donovan Mitchell right now. So props to Donovan. I'm a professional broadcaster. We have a timer on the floor. This has a feeling like it's a coach's challenge. 3:04 left here in the third quarter. We will see. It is a coach's challenge. 100-95. Cleveland still leads. We're just going to stay here. Hopefully this is a quick review. I'm surprised. It looked in live time like Mobley did tap it out last. I'm surprised Atkinson is using the challenge. Using the challenge here. But who knows? Maybe they saw some. Maybe they're seeing something we're not. But Coco Jones is courtside, and Coco Jones has been courtside at all these flipping Cavs games. And seriously, Donovan Mitchell, you're a dog. Very quick decision. I'm a professional broadcaster still. Very quick decision from the officials here. That's one of the quickest reviews you'll ever see. So that has me thinking that it's most definitely an unsuccessful challenge. No, it was a successful challenge. Wait 1 second. Wow. So there was obviously something so clear-cut that we didn't see on that initial replay. So what happened? I don't know what happened. Was it successful or was it unsuccessful? We're going to see the close-up replay right here. It goes clearly off of Mobley's hands. So, for some reason, the Clippers were incensed. Of course, I have the game on mute because I can't, I don't hear anything. And that so clearly goes off of Mobley. So, I think the official, when he went into the mic the first time to say the call, accidentally said it was Cavs ball. And then he went back to the mic to correct his mistake. So it's Clippers ball, as it should be. Ball went off on Mobley. Harden. And that one's off of Jerome. And the Cavs don't have their challenge anymore, so they can't even review that even if they wanted to. Another close call immediately. We don't need any more reviews if we can help it. Here's Bogdanović now, near the Intuit Dome logo. Zubac. Nice jump hook, and Big Zoo has just mastered that jump hook from mid-range, anywhere from right next to the basket to the free throw line extended. He's just been phenomenal. 22 points for Zoo. He's got 13 in this quarter. Here's Donovan. Donovan down low to Mobley. Mobley gets it. Met by Zubac. Mobley has to retreat. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell. Step back move, can't get any space. Blocked by Derek Jones Jr. Great defensive possession for the Clippers. 1.5 left on the shot clock, and the Cavs will inbound it from underneath the hoop. I'm a professional broadcaster right now, but all I can think about is Coco Jones. 1.5 seconds on the shot clock. 2:31 left here in the third. Donovan's got 13 points for tonight. One of the few Cavs who's not shooting great. He's 4 of 11 from the field. Mobley has to shoot a crazy 3, and it's an air ball. Shot clock expires. It's a shot clock violation on Cleveland. Here's Harden bringing it up the floor. Behind the back pass to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. at the rack gets met by Mobley, and he's fouled. So DJJ will go to the line for 2 to try and cut this Cavs lead to 1. This quarter was going by really quickly until that whole first coach's challenge at 6 minutes as Jones Jr. knocks down the first one. Derrick Jones Jr., once known as just a high flyer, I mean, had a phenomenal dunk contest performance one year head-to-head with Aaron Gordon. Knocks down that second free throw as well, so the Cavs lead is just 1 now. But it's now really a stretch 3. I mean, he's only going to the rack on occasion, it seems. He's usually camping in the corner for a wide-open 3. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to Jerome. Jerome drives. Jerome, nice dribble. Oh, great moves by Jerome, but even better defense from Simmons. Simmons did not let him breathe there for a second. Jerome finally gets a move on him. Floater off the bank. Beautiful from Ty Jerome. Great one-on-one sequence there between Simmons and Jerome. He's got 8. 1:47 left here in the third. Harden drives. Scoop layup with the left. Rattles out but gets his own board. Harden in the paint. No look pass to Bogdanovich for 3. Cans it. Tied. 102 apiece. Steve Ballmer's freaking out. 12 points for Bogey. He's 4 of 4 from downtown. 1:30 left here in the third. Jerome oops it to Mobley, who has to come down with it. Pops it back out to Ty. Ty to Donovan. Donovan one-on-one with Derrick Jones Jr. Drives to the rack. He's stripped, and it's off of Derrick Jones Jr. At least that's what the officials say. DJJ says otherwise. Mitchell will inbound the ball. Gets it to Mobley. 5 seconds on the shot clock, so the Cavs are going to have to get something off. Mobley with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Batum. Harden coming back the other way on the left side. Harden dribbling with the right. Harden driving with the right. Harden scoop layup. Euro step. No good. Foul on the ground. And they call it, well, foul on the shot, excuse me. But the ref was that was a perfect example there of the ref waiting to see if the shot went in before he called the foul. The shot didn't go in, and the ref called the foul. So Harden will go to the line for 2. He's already been to the line a ton tonight. And it does look like it was a foul. It was a little hip-to-hip contact between Harden and Hunter. But man, does that drive me crazy as a professional broadcaster. Does that drive me crazy when the refs clearly wait to see if the ball goes in before they call the foul. Harden knocks down the first free throw. Clips now lead 103-102. DeAndre Hunter's had a great game off the bench for Cleveland. Been nearly perfect from the floor. As Harden has now surpassed 10 free throw attempts, he knocks down both free throws, and the Clippers are 16-1 when James Harden shoots 10 or more free throws. 16-1. The game is now in the Clippers' favor. Here's Ty Jerome. 3-ball. Way off balance. It wasn't a good look from Jerome. He couldn't get it to go. Nearly got it to rattle home, but an interesting shot from Ty. The Clips are on a 9-2 run. Here's Harden. Top of the key. Looking to do work on Mobley. Mismatch. Harden doing his patented dribble package. Whoa, got it. Mobley on skates. Drives to the rack, and Harden does a little Steph Curry impression. Puts his hands on top of his head and screams in disbelief. I can't wait to see the replay of that one. Harden really got Mobley on skates there. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to Jerome. Jerome drives. Right hand, pass it out to Hunter, but it's knocked away by Simmons out of bounds. And it'll be Cavaliers ball, right next to their bench. Harden did that Chris move, you reach, I teach right there. And Mobley went reaching and Harden went teaching. 20 points on the night for James to go along with 8 assists and 4 boards. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jerome's going to have to throw up a shot. He does, and he gets fouled. Simmons a little too touchy-feely there with the shot clock winding down. And Ty will go to the line for 2 with 11.3 left here in this third period. Yeah, a little push off from Simmons there. Doesn't need to do it when he has such a great size advantage there. Wow. That was a toilet bowl if I've ever seen one, and it came out. That thing went around the rim a couple times and then seemingly sat on that front iron spinning around for a couple seconds and then came out. The Clippers fans are going crazy, and Jerome misses both free throws. Rebound Bogdanovich. 8 seconds here in the third. Here's Bogey. Bogey gets it to Batum. Batum loses it. Shoots a three. No good. We have a foul. Oh, and it looks like it's an illegal screen on Bogdanovich. So the Batum shot wouldn't have even counted. 3.9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cleveland has a chance to get a shot off. And for some reason, the broadcast on a replay. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to Jerome. The shot will not count. It was going in. But Derrick Jones, the ball was going in after the clock had expired, and Derrick Jones Jr. literally punched his fist in the hoop to make sure the ball didn't go in. 106-102, Los Angeles. End on a nice run to close the third. They're up by 4, heading into the fourth and final.
Oh, no way, my quesadilla scored again. No way, let's go. You hadn't been sitting out here in the cold for the whole times. So how can it be cold? Oh, I don't know, I reheat it every single time. I reheat a quesadilla. It don't even do anything for me because I come out here, I sit here in the cold, and I call a basketball game. But why would I call a basketball game when I have a quesadilla sitting in front of me? Why would I do this? Because I'm a crazy guy. Because I'm a crazy. I am loco. I am a loco. Now it is a commercial break. I take a quesadilla bite. But guess what? I'm not even going to be able to eat half of this bite of quesadilla. Because they're going to come back from commercial so fast. So fast, ay Dios mío. So fast they're going to come back from this commercial. And also, I'm too busy doing this España. I'm too busy doing the Catalonia accent right now. To even eat my quesadilla. Now I will eat my quesadilla. Fourth quarter underway now here in Inglewood, and Mobley did a great job getting to the hoop and getting fouled. Great footwork down in the paint. And he'll go to the line for 2 to open up this fourth and final frame. First one is no good from Mobley. And that Clippers section behind the away team's free throw line is really working right now. They got Ty Jerome to miss those 2 free throws at the end of the third quarter. Mobley knocks down the second one, though, so he goes 1 for 2 from the line, cuts the Clippers' lead to 3. Here's Bogdanovich working his way to the left wing, has Sam Merrill on him. Bogdanovich doing work. Bank shot from the elbow, cans it. Bogdanovich looking calm and cool with Merrill on him.
He's got 14 on the night. He's perfect from the floor. Sam Merrill fakes a three, gets it to Jerome, who hands it back off to Merrill. Merrill finally gets a shot off, can't get it to go, rebound bogey. Bogdanovich now with Mitchell on him, on the left wing. Bogdanovich gets the screen from Leonard, switch on to Wade. Leonard now has the ball, posting up on Mitchell, decides to face up. Nice jab step from Leonard. Fade away from the corner, can't get the rattle. Mitchell now has the ball coming back the other way off the rebound from Wade. Here's Mitchell. One-on-one with Kawhi. A minute down here in this fourth. Deep three from Donovan. It's short. Rebound Simmons. Simmons, outlet pass to Batum. Gets it to Derrick Jones Jr. in the corner for three. Banked it! He banked in a three from the corner. Oh my days. 111, 103. How rare is that to see in the NBA? Even with this many threes shot nowadays, never do you see a corner banked three. Clips lead by 8, their largest lead of the game. Merrill gets it to Jerome. Wide open three from the top of the key. That's front iron, no good. Rebound Batum. The Frenchman gets it to Bogdanovich. The Serbian going one-on-one with Jerome. Bogdanovich looking to do work. Jerome playing pesty defense and slaps it out of bounds. Great one-on-one defense from Jerome there. Bogdanovich couldn't create any space. 10 seconds on the shot clock now as the Clippers will inbound. Unbelievable. The Clippers bench went crazy on that banked three from Jones Jr. The Clippers are shooting an exceptional 50% from behind the line on 30 attempts. Here's Kawhi one-on-one with Wade. Kawhi has 4 seconds on the shot clock. Kawhi's going to have to get a shot off. Fade away. Got it. Tough turnaround fade away from Kawhi. And the Clips lead by 10 on the best team in the league. Arguably. Let's not start any controversy here. Mitchell now going one-on-one with Simmons. Great D by Ben. Turnover Mitchell. Kawhi coming back the other way. Kawhi has a head of steam. Kawhi's going all the way. Gets it to Batum now. Gets it to Kawhi in the corner. Kawhi gets pushed by Merrill. Oh, that was not a... I mean, you're lucky it was Kawhi. Kawhi doesn't want to fight anybody, but if that was anybody else, if that was Chris Dunn that got pushed right there, he may have squared up with Merrill right there, because Merrill, that was not a basketball play. He literally just shoved Kawhi out of bounds. Nothing gets chippy, though, thankfully. Ben Simmons inbounds it to Kawhi. 9:27 left here in the fourth and final period. Clippers lead by their largest of 10. Here's Kawhi. Gets it to Derrick Jones Jr. Another wide open three for DJJ. No good. Offensive board. Simmons back taps it out to Batum. Here's Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich with a fresh shot clock. Fade away from the corner. Got it. Just in front of the three-point line. A step back is good for Bogey. And Kenny Atkinson has to call a timeout. The Clippers are on fire to start this fourth quarter, carrying that momentum they had at the end of the third. Bogdanovich, step back jumper in the corner, extends the Clippers lead to 12. They're up 115-103, trying to upset the Cavs. 9:11 left here in the fourth. That's great. I just realized I wasn't recording this whole time. I am recording. Obviously, I'm streaming, so it'll go up. But I just realized I wasn't recording on OBS this whole time. So I'm going to have to download the stream and put it into my folder. So that's kind of annoying. But I was rushed out here, so it is what it is, huh? It is what it is. Just pray that this stream doesn't crash, you know what I'm saying? It won't, it's fine.
Back to action here in the Intuit Dome. Garland for the Cavs. Step back. Air ball. Kept his pivot foot on the spin move, but didn't keep his shot pure, that's for sure. Rebound Bogdanovich. He comes back quickly the other way. And Kawhi is fouled by Dean Wade as he drives to the hoop. Clippers are up by 12. Cavs just got their humongous winning streak snapped by Orlando. I guess they are the Orlando Magic. And now they're threatening to lose their second consecutive game as Dean Wade does a great job and a great slam on the other end. Great job anticipating the pass to Kawhi. Picked it off and puts down a nice two-handed flush in transition. Cuts the Clippers lead to 10. Here's Simmons on the outside, gets it to Kawhi, who's been vintage tonight. Kawhi one-on-one with Okoro in the corner. Kawhi, couple dribble moves. Kawhi gets picked off. Garland coming back the other way. He slows it down. Doesn't have numbers. Finds Mitchell in transition. Mitchell to the rack. Left-handed layup is good. Timeout, Los Angeles. Brian Shaw felt that momentum slipping away quickly, and he calls a timeout to stop the bleeding. 115-107. Los Angeles now. 8:10 left here in the fourth. Well, thank you, B. Shaw. I can eat some more of my quesadilla. Did March Madness start today? My alarm to go to bed is about to go off in 18 minutes. You think I'm going to bed in 18 minutes, guys? Huh? Only if. Only if. Did March Madness start today? We are going to find out. Oh, it was that. It was the first four thing. So North Carolina whooped San Diego State. Alabama State whooped St. Francis. And then there's two more games tomorrow. Wow, North Carolina had to settle for that first four thing? That's crazy. Tells you how much I've been paying attention to. I mean, they whooped San Diego State, though. I mean, that wasn't even... won by nearly 30. $8:10 left here in this fourth quarter. Clippers lead by 8. B. Shaw called a quick timeout after back-to-back buckets from Cleveland. Here's Bogdanovich coming back the other way, trying to regain the momentum Los Angeles had. Gets it to Kawhi. Kawhi to Batum. Batum gets it to Zubac. Seals, but got a little too antsy down low, and he turns it over. A third consecutive possession with a turnover for the Clippers. This time it comes out of the timeout. Here's Garland coming the other way. Passes it out to Mitchell on the drive for three. No good. Rebound Wade. Gets it to Mitchell. Crazy acrobatic finish. Can't get it to go. Rebound Leonard.
Bogdanovich, transition 3, cans it. Wait, they wave it off. The officials wave it off, and we'll have to see a replay here. Bogdanovich is threatening to get a tech. He better be careful. And they do call a tech on Bogdanovich. Oh boy. And they called a foul on Batum in the transition 3. Batum went to go seal, and the officials didn't like how much he was grabbing the Cav. I couldn't see who it was exactly. Mitchell knocks down the technical free throw. So not only is the 3 from Bogdanovich wiped away, but there's a tech going the other way. Mitchell knocks down the free throw, and it's now Cavs' ball as well. So whatever momentum Brian Shaw wanted to stop for Cleveland, it's gotten even worse. Kawhi will take a breather with 7:33 left here in this fourth quarter. 115-108. Los Angeles still leads. Here's Garland. 3 ball on the left wing. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Zubac. Quick outlet transition to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich coming quick. Gets it to Harden. Cross-court pass to Batum. Touch pass to Zubac. Down low is Allen is Zubac. Looks to back him down. Instead pops it back out to Batum. 3 ball, no good. Tapped all over the place and ends up in the hands of Coffey. Offensive board for the Clippers. Gets it to Harden. Harden top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harden one-on-one with Okoro. Harden step back. Harden 3. Front iron, no good. Another offensive board for the Clippers. Zubac, another back tap. Ends up in the hands of Coffey again. Gets it to Bogdanovich. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bogdanovich working. Bogdanovich trying to do something down low. Floats it into Zubac, who has a crazy height advantage on Okoro and scores. What play from Big Zoo. 117-108 Cleveland. Okoro's now wide open in the corner for 3, and he cans it. Hard work on one end for the Clippers, and they lacked the defensive effort on the other. Okoro gets a wide open 3 and cuts the Clippers' lead to 6. Here's Bogdanovich, closing in on halfway into this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, nice patience in the lane, has a nice mid-range jumper fall. 119-111. Bogdanovich has not missed a shot tonight. He's 7 of 7 from the floor. 18 points. Here's Darius, one-on-one with Bogey. Darius, nice crossover move. Scoop layup is good. Bogdanovich went to the floor for a second, but he's up. He seems to be fine. 17 points for Darius Garland on 50% shooting. And it looks like we have an official timeout, as Bogdanovich may have some blood in his mouth. So they're going to take care of the blood and then get back to action here. Oh, and Bogey got hit in the face by Jared Allen's elbow just a little bit, as Allen went up to try and get the rebound just in case Garland missed. It looks like Bogdanovich is okay. So here we go. 5:48 left here in this fourth and final quarter. Bogdanovich, 18 points, 6 assists on perfect shooting. Inbounds it to Harden. Harden getting pressed hard by Wade. Harden's nearly pushed back out to the half-court line. Harden finally makes his move with 5 seconds. Harden, pass it to Zubac. Zubac, right hand, no good. Rebound, taps into Wade's hands. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell coming up the left side. Mitchell left-handed dribble, crossover move. Mitchell now in the paint. Mitchell floater, rattles out. Man, that thing was halfway in and it came out. Another rebound for Zubac. Harden, crossover move. Harden getting into the paint. Harden looking to create contact. Step back, no good and no foul. Rebound Mitchell, and it's a foul on Zoo. They were all going for the ball at the same time. Zubac is incensed. I think he may have a case there, but I don't know if the Clippers have their challenge. And that would be a tough one to challenge, too. Both guys went up for the board at the same time, and they got the foul call on Zoo. Kawhi checks back into the game with 5:11 left. He's got 28 on the night. Here's Garland. Garland crosses half court with 5:05 left here in the fourth. Darius. Darius at the elbow. Pass it out to Hunter. Hunter, who's been great tonight, misses the three. Rebound Kawhi. Kawhi coming back the other way. Kawhi wanted to pull up for a transition three. Decides to take it back, though, and pops it to Harden. Here's Harden top of the key. Gets a switch on to Allen off the screen from Zoo. Zoo sealing down low. Zoo, big man to the basket. And one. Zubac converts. Great job on the switch. Got Allen to switch out to Harden outside. Took advantage of the mismatch with Mobley. And Big Zoo used the body to his advantage there. And scores. We'll see if he can convert the 3 points play here. And he can't. Rattles in and out. Clippers lead by 8, though. 4:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 121-113 Los Angeles. Here's Garland keeping his dribble with his right hand. Sees Hunter cutting. Hunter right-handed layup, scores on the foul. Another foul on Zubac there. He's in real trouble now. Great pass by Garland to the baseline cutting. DeAndre Hunter. And he'll go to the line trying to convert a three-point play of his own. And DeAndre can't do it. So 2 possessions in a row here. Guys can't convert on three-point plays. We remain 121-115. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi on the left wing. One-on-one with Mobley. Moves his way to the top of the key. Gets the switch onto Garland. Mobley now back on Kawhi. Kawhi pops out to Coffee. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. 2 seconds. Harden from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Rebounds back, taps to Strus. Strus gets it to Garland in transition. Garland gets it to Strus. Strus pops it out to Hunter. Hunter, 3-ball. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Zoo. And it gets into Kawhi's hands. Zoo was pulled to the floor, but Kawhi got a hold of it. Here's Bogdanovich on the right wing, slows it down. Gets it to Harden. Harden pump fakes a 3, decides to pull it back. Waits for Zoo to come back into the front court. Here's Leonard on the corner. Has Strus on him. Leonard palming it with one hand like Michael Jordan. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Leonard's going to have to make a move. Here's Leonard. Going to his patented free throw line jumper. Can't get it to go. Offensive board. Zubac to the slam. Timeout Cleveland. Big Zoo has lived up to his nickname tonight on his birthday. He's working on a 2020 game. 3:31 left here in this fourth. Clippers lead by 8. 123-115. Here in Inglewood. There's our possum friend. Back out of the timeout. 3:30 left here in the fourth. Here's Mobley on the right wing. Mobley gets it to Garland. Garland, fadeaway 3, airballs it. Had no balance there. Strus got the offensive board, though. Garland will second chance from the top of the key. No good. Rebound Bogdanovich.
Garland can't convert on 2 threes there. Bogey's fouled by Strus. Way outside, too. Strus was all over him from about 35 feet away from the basket. Clippers lead by 8. It's 123-115. 3:06 left here in this fourth. Trying to pull off a major upset. And Zubac has some blood on him now. This is the third time this game where the game's been stopped due to a player bleeding. Little blood on his left hand. The adrenaline's pumping so hard for Zoo right now. You know he can't feel any of it, though. What a great game this has been. And what a huge win this would be for the Clippers, too. The Cavs at full strength. The Clippers at full strength for the first time in a while, too. But the Cavs at full strength. Here's Kawhi on the inbound. Top of the key. Gets it to Bogdanovic on the roll. Bogdanovic driving. Pops it out to Harden. Harden pump fake. Harden floater. Got it. Harden hypes up the crowd. Clippers lead by 10. 2:50 left here in the fourth. Garland hands it off to Mobley. Mobley going one-on-one down low with Bogdanovic. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Mobley saw the mismatch immediately and started pouncing in the paint. Couldn't get the bucket, but got the contact. We'll see if Mobley can convert from the line. First one is short. And that wild section in the Intuit Dome is really affecting the Cavs from the line tonight. Mobley's second free throw is no good. He missed both of them. Steve Ballmer's a genius. He's created a cheat code with that section behind the opposing team's free throw. Behind the opposing team's basket, opposing team's free throw. Opposing team's basket. Here's Leonard going one-on-one with Mobley. Leonard spins. Corner jumper, good. Mid-range again for Kawhi. He can't miss. 2:20 to go in the fourth. The Clips lead by 12 yet again. 30 for Kawhi. Mitchell drives. Passes it to Mobley for the easy flush. Cuts the Clippers lead to 10. Kawhi slow to bring the ball up the floor. We've hit the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. That's brought to you by absolutely nobody. It's brought to you by the possums running around in my backyard in the trees. Here's Kawhi. Step back 3. Got it! Leonard can't be stopped. 130, 117, and Mitchell's tripped and fouled. Man, is it great to see Kawhi healthy again. This is vintage Leonard here tonight. Big game Kawhi. Both teams are in the bonus now, so Mitchell's at the line for 2 despite the foul being on the floor. He knocks down the first free throw. .130, 118 Los Angeles. The second one from Mitchell is good. Rattled it home. 130, 119. 150 left here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovic. Cavs pressing on defense now. Bogdanovic crosses half court. Gets it to Kawhi. Kawhi being played way out by Mobley. Garland now doubles. Nearly throws it away. Bogdanovic does a great job recovering. Left-handed dribble. Floater from the elbow. Got it! What composure from Bogdanovic. He barely had possession of the ball. Just kept on dribbling with his left hand before he can find room. And then finally scored. Mitchell, deep 3. A bad shot from Mitchell, and it's no good. Was maybe trying to stop the bleeding there. That one goes out of bounds on Leonard. So a turnover on the other end for Los Angeles. Mitchell shot, that 3 was from way deep in transition. Maybe just trying to catch lightning in a bottle there.
And we have a timeout on the floor. And maybe a challenge. Brian Shaw may be using his challenge here. He is. So they're going to use the challenge here to see if the ball went off on Leonard or Strus. The officials called it out on Leonard. So Brian Shaw trying to get the ball back into his Clippers' hands with his coach's challenge. We'll be back in just a minute. 1:17 left here in the fourth. The Clippers lead by 13 over the Cavs. Another very quick review from the officials. The second really quick one tonight. That's great to see. You love to see that around the NBA all the time. Barely even had a chance to get one by the Maqueteria. And the second half has been the Clippers' half. They've just been phenomenal on defense as well. The Cavs have shot 3 of 17 from 3 in this second half. And the challenge did not go the Clippers' way. And not JB Bickerstaff, Kenny Atkinson has thrown in the white flag. The bench is out for the Cavs, and the Clippers are going to come away with a huge victory here. Everyone's still out there for the Clippers. B. Shaw hasn't called upon his bench yet. Maybe he wants to get one more bucket for Kawhi. He's outside with 5 seconds. 4. Kawhi makes his move. Mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Another board for Zubac. Taps it out to Harden. And that basically seals it. Harden's even going to hatch it here. Harden's going to hatch it. They're going to take the shot clock violation. 29.4 left on the game clock. 29.6, excuse me. And the Clippers are going to move 9 games above 500 and give Cleveland their second straight loss. That sounds insane. That is a headline. But it feels like the Cavs haven't lost back-to-back games all year. I'm sure they have, but it feels like they haven't. They've been so unstoppable. And the Cavs have now looked human against both Orlando and Los Angeles. Okoro missed a 3 on the other end. Zubac passes it ahead to Bogdanovic. He'll dribble the clock out. And the Clippers upset the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brian Shaw acting as the head coach. Ty Lue out with a back injury. Jeff Van Gundy out due to a family issue. Brian Shaw, the third stringer, comes in, coaches his team to a huge victory over arguably the best team in the entire league, Cleveland Cavaliers. They win by 13 on Big Zoo's 28th birthday. Zoo nearly had a 20-20 here tonight. I'd love to see the final line. But Zubac, unstoppable tonight. Kawhi, unbelievable tonight. Vintage Kawhi, 33 points tonight, tying his season high. Looked as good as he did back in Toronto. Even early in this Clippers run, looked healthy and happy out there on the floor tonight. You love to see it. For one of the best players in the league who's on the floor, Kawhi Leonard. Harden did his thing. Bogdanovic, perfect. Basically perfect tonight was Bogdanovic. And Big Zoo on his birthday just has a phenomenal game and wills this team, along with Kawhi Leonard, to victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a final here in Inglewood and in my backyard. It's Noah Daigle signing off. 132-119. LA wins. Good night, everybody.